Alright, gamers. I don't know why I was going to start with that intro. I was going to be like, ugh, burp. But yeah, of course, got some new stuff for Dokkan though today. We're back with another quick Dokkan video. Got some new stuff for BROLY. Finally got super easy after the longest time just because they gave them out for free for so long now at this point. I feel like not that long, but it's been a pretty good couple of redstones that you can actually get them for free now, and a lot of these units are not in banners anymore. And funny enough, you get to feature on the banner with the new LR BROLY, so kind of cool to see for his Dragon Carnival. I got a little excited there, my voice stuttered. But yeah, we got some new stuff for BROLY, of course. I'm going to talk about him and go over him really quick though. Then it goes with this BROLY too. I got his EZA. Again, he does suck originally when he came out. Carter was great though. Love the little BROLY bumper reference with the kick and everything. His SA is literally ripped from the LR physical BROLY, which I guess, because I didn't have time to make new sets or super attacks for him. But I mean, still core reference and everything though too. Just making like a new base form BROLY, because he did kind of come out of nowhere during what, the 6? Was it 6? No, it was 7 year. One of those years. Sorry, I had a dry. Give me a second. I got a little dry throat. Came out of nowhere, honestly. I need some more water. That came up. That dry throat came out of nowhere. But of course, let's go ahead and talk about BROLY really quick, though. Of course, but yeah, this guy again, long overdue for a super easy. Way long overdue. Again, Carter's really good. Love the reference with the second coming BROLY movie. Again, him when he originally came out, he came out of nowhere. By the way, he was not even announced, not even previewed in the game. They're like, by the way, here you guys go. They just surprise dropped him for World Tournament, because this was around the time when he came out. That's when the World Tournament era was just changing, and I think that was like 2016. I was back in high school. Oh Lord, I was like my sophomore year of high school. That's crazy. Think about this guy. Crazy, this guy. Yeah, I finally just got him this year though. So I'm like, yes, I could use him for like World Tournament and everything coming up. So yeah, it's probably gonna be World Tournament relevant though, because after usually before or after World Tournament, we usually get like a big EZA or a big AOE unit though. So yeah, let's see what he can do. It gets always an update, which I'm glad anyway. I like to get all the AOEs in the game, just to have them though, because you never know, that might be relevant again. And BROLY is, probably going to be World Tournament relevant again. So, never know. But yeah, I'll go for Blast. He'll probably be the easiest one. So let's go for this BROLY though. I've been kind of waiting to see what he can do. Again, he does EZA with the physical BROLY medals. So yeah, go ahead and get started with him. So he does movie bosses. Frog in the throat. What the heck's over my throat today? But yeah, we got double BROLY. Go BROLY, go! Yay! There you go. Reference that too. Because I know the new BROLY probably has that as new SA, the new one. But yeah, we have BROLY Mania again though, so BROLY's literally second coming again, for the third time. Fourth time. Yeah, for Dokkan anyway, because the fourth BROLY related thing from like the last year, I guess, fifth thing. But yeah, let's go get started with them. It's long overdue though. We need some new ones. With some fresh animations. Nowadays animations. So for BROLY right here, he does movie bosses, key 3, also that's a 150. His passive, again, links and categories don't change, not going to be bothered by that. Passive, let me see the super attack effect while I'm here. Gerber is attack defensive for 1 turn, supreme damage, is typical there. Passive, basic effects, key 1, attack defensive 260, not bad. Effective against all types, rarely changes key spheres of a certain type besides the STR to rainbow. While attacking with 12 or more key, attack defensive 160, damage reduction rate up 40%. While attacking with 2 or more key spheres obtained, defensive 100%, damage reduction rate up 20%, disables enemy's guard. While attacking with 6 or more key spheres, attack up 100%, launch additional super attack. If the target is HP is 80% or less when attacking, attack defensive 50%. Instead of forming a crit, if target enemies HP is 50% or less when attacking, attack defensive 50%, launch additional super attack. I like that. After delivering the final blow, which isn't the best thing in Dokkan, but fully recovers HP at the end of a turn. Okay, I do like that though. That's cool. I like that little kind of gimmick there. Because you could be on the final hit, you can get it though. You could be back to full HP essentially. So it doesn't say only once though. I think this is every time. I do kind of like that though. So BROLY doesn't seem too bad actually though. He has some crit, damage reduction rate. A lot. They've been doing that for every unit nowadays. The key sphere changing. Defense, I feel like I've read that 50 times for every unit this year. Again, damage reduction, defense, and then changing key spheres, which almost every new unit does that nowadays. So kind of crazy. So they're still going down this route though. I mean, it's good though. It's good because we do need changers, because a lot of time key isn't always going to be enough, or character already have a super attack already. But it's always good to have a changer on the field, which is good though, honestly, for like against later stages, so he can, help out and everything. Really doesn't seem too bad though. Looks like he's more defensive powerhouse this time though. Definitely a lot upgraded, better than the last one. So he does follow the route that does physical tech, Senshinmon, which I did kind of harbor him originally though. I didn't think actually he wasn't that bad though. They like the both like lower the HP or higher you had though, or more keys for you had, he would do a lot more damage. It looked like Broly's going down the same route though, which I think he's gonna be really good for that. The more key that you have, the more attack it's gonna get, the more attack or defense is gonna get. If HP is like lower for the enemy or you, you get benefits from that too overall though. So it's not actually too bad for Broly though. Again, he's really freaking good. He's actually really good. They actually did really well with him, balancing out really well. Of course, attack defense 200%, 300%, etc. They've been doing that too. Just because, like I said, I've been kind of noticing that pattern. Like last year, they've been doing that for a lot of units. And I just noticed that now. I noticed that like the last 2-3 times I've went over the last couple of units, last year and a half now. So, but not bad though. Not bad for Broly. I approve of the ZZA. They did really well with it. Made them really pretty balanced. Give them the key for a change in defense, damage rate, which again, I guess for the festival battle, they've been trying to make these units more tanky, or get some reduction in there so I can help them out though. But whew, good luck, because that's pure end game content for Dokkan. Like I said, Dokkan is getting more difficult with the difficulties though, so it looks like they're going down this route where each era with a new celebration we're getting more difficult stuff content, which is good though. More stones, more stages, more wallpapers, more gifts, more stones, more benefits for the player, win the difficult content, which usually is worth it nowadays more than ever. But Broly seems like it's pretty much gonna be built for like long fights, essentially. So, but yeah, for him, probably like additional one dodge, just because he already has crit. So, for him, he could benefit from that though. With tanking and damage reduction rate, he could benefit from that really well. All the extra additional attacks he's gonna get is gonna help him out too. So, now back for Broly, they did really well with him. I like him. All right, on to this boy right here, the big boy himself, the main one. Because he was good when he originally came out. Yeah, that guy's easy. Yeah, he was really good. So let's do super easy. Let's see what he got in 2025. Some updates. Basic effects. Plus nowadays, easy A's and super easy A's, etc. If they released nowadays, it probably would have been like this anyway. So, but that was sucking in. Whatever. Basic effects. Key 3, attack defense up 180. Receives an additional key 1 per key 3 attained. I like that. With additional super attack. I like that. Changes from a crit and damage rate of 26%, not bad. Target attacks guaranteed to hit. That's been a thing forever. The key is 12 or more, attack defense of 200%. I like that. That's really good. When attacking with 18 or key, attack up to 60. When there's a super class enemy or another super class ally on the team in the same turn, key 3 changes from a crit and damage reduction rate of 26%. Extreme class enemies get attack defense up 26% for 2 turns. Okay, that's really good for war tournament there. It gets some extra buffs and benefits. Defense up 260 when receiving an attack. When there's a pure hybrid or when there's a pure Saiyan or hybrid Saiyan, Goku family category enemy. Key 6 performs a crit when for 3 turns from this character's entry turn. Defense up 200%. Damage reduction rate up 26%. Before attacking, while allies attacking in the same turn or exploding rage or movie boss category characters. Okay, wait, we're attacking while allies in the turn or... Okay, yeah, I read that backwards. I was like, wait. But yeah, so pretty much if you have exploding rage or movie bosses category characters, your defense goes up 200%, your rate goes up 26% before attacking, when the allies are on the team. Or, category characters, which again, that's not, before tournament though, you don't really got that. But he doesn't count himself though, so, because usually they say besides himself, but, so when they account for himself, but they made both Broly pretty much the same, like pretty much up to here. They made them pretty much both the same down here, which I do like that though. The more key you have, the more power you have essentially though, and I really do like that what they've been doing pretty much like last year with that though. But Broly doesn't seem too bad though. They did pretty well balancing him though. Again, they gave him crit additionals what you had before originally. If I could Goku family, Hyper Saiyan now, which again that's pure Saiyan. It's like half of the game. Again, like I said, he literally is gonna be made for World Tournament though, because this is always a World Tournament. This is always going to be a World Tournament. This is pretty much going to be always a World Tournament, though. And like I said, you get one additional key, you get one key for every key for attained. So, I'm assuming they want you to do him, get a lot of key with them, even though do his 18 key, but at the same time you can be doing his 12 key a lot, just because his AoEs. But I mean, if you do the 18 key, you can probably still see the benefits with that though. But it look like he has additional crit. A lot of people like about dodging him though. But at the same time, I would put a lot of crit in him, and I ain't gonna change that just because World Tournament I can use that to my benefit with more crits and more additionals and more power. So yeah, I can take what I can get though. But yeah, they did really well for both Broly's. I'm really happy and I'm really impressed. They did really well with these guys. Like this is the EZA. The other EZA they cooked up like this. This is like perfected, honestly. Though, so hey, Broly's trending. It's kind of funny, because of the new ones and everything. So not bad at all. Oh yeah, it did come out today. Why did I think he didn't come out today? I don't know why. I thought he came out like a day earlier. But I mean, because I've been seeing it everywhere now. It's been in my head like I need to record this Broly video all day. That's just me though. But they did really well for the LR Broly. Really good. The same thing goes for the Dragon Ball Super Broly. They did really well with them, and I'm really happy for their progress. They did really well, and I'm here for that. They can help you a lot of good teams. But they don't even on the same team because they're both different names. So, but the good link sets could probably help them out more too. Probably not as much as this Broly or the other one, but I mean, full Broly team, that's a thing already. So, this is the new year, new era of Dokkan where all the villains could be busted. So. Here we go. But yeah, see you guys later though. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Great life. I'll go check again though. So I said safe. All chance. God bless all of you for going up and over massive on paper. If you really need to, give us a can. Glad I discussed these. I'm sure all my friends in Discord shows if you can wear it. Guys, awesome. But you get the day I download the next day and a half now. But yeah, what do you guys think though? Of course, about the new Brolys. You like to hate them. I love them both. They did really well. I'm satisfied. I'm very proud, satisfied. Broly. But yeah, see you guys later though again though. Peace out.